Yellow. Black shot. Flag blue. Ready.
The first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And a nice run to start out. 6 yards on the first play of the game.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. On the ground, it's Dowdle. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and
Ready,
3.
set. Ultra. Set. Cut.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he is going to have a Panthers first down by a couple of yards, able to convert on that 3rd and 3.
That's good for a Panthers.
All runs here to start this game, and this defense, they were nearly up to the task, trying to force a 3 and out, get off to a good start, but this running back, he had some other plans here, Mike, and he's going to pick up that first down.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
And he's going to have a Panthers first down. They wind up getting the yards they needed on 4th and 3.
Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Yellow. 43. Yellow. Set. Cut.
Now Young moving to his right. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Flag blue. White. Ready.
On 2nd down, Young. That's right side, taken in by Tremble. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line.
39 yards.
A big play for the Panthers. 39 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal.
45. White. Ready.
Dowdle will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown, Carolina.
A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown. That is a dream start for this offense.
Buccaneers, nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald to
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. On to the second. Buccaneers in possession of the football. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he's going to have that first down. Tackle made up around the 35.
a gain of 10 yards. That's good for a first down.
They'll go again here with Irving. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On the ground, it's Irving. He'll take this down to the 47. Christian Roseboom there on the tackle.
7-yard line. It's a gain of 4.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Mayfield to throw. That's caught. It's Evans. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
31 yards.
It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
A give. This is Irving. And he will get into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. Now an opening past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Ready. Here we go. Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Moving outside the pocket. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Ready up.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Set cut. Set cut.
Out of the shotgun. Young. This one popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Really nice play here by the strong safety, and what's unique about this player is the position that he's playing makes him have to play deep coverage like we saw here, but also at times be able to get down in the box and be an extra linebacker. That versatility is something we're seeing a lot out of safeties in today's NFL, and you see a big reason why.
It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
180!
The handoff, it's Irvin. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. It is second and 9.
Brings up second and 9 at the Panthers' 18-yard line.
Mayfield. Forced out wide. He's got his big tight end. Cade Otton. Touchdown Buccaneers. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Chase the ball to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Right open. Come on, hut.
On first down is Young. That's taken in, and it's Rico Dowdle. The Panthers will take their first timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
37-yard line.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. From the gun, it's Young. Out to his right. He's going to let this one go deep.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
180! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! What's up?
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Real. Set. 180! Set.
On first and 10, here's Baker. Headed left, buying time. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Here's a third down and 4.
Real. Set. 180! Hey, alert! What's up?
They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he'll work his way down to the 32-yard line. And that is enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 8.
And now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
First and 10 at the 32-yard
So often, Mike, you can tell a team's decision on fourth down by what they call on third down. So I think after that third down run, it was pretty clear that, hey, even if we don't get it here, we're comfortable going for it again on fourth down, but didn't turn out to be the case because he's able to get it there on third.
Right back to Irvin. And And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. On second down, Baker. That is left side and caught by Evans.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return is Sean Tucker. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
What's up?
On first down, here's Irvin. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Bobby Brown, the one who brought him down.
23-yard line. 1 yard.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 18 yards on the connection. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They send Evans in motion. They'll run with Irving. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. From the 48-yard line. Here's second and a couple.
Second and 2.
180. What's up?
Here's Irving. Room to run inside the 40. Wadarani brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 32 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
At the 16-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Good. 180. What's up?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He's got it at the 7. And the Bucs are going to be set up with first and goal. He is down at the 6.
This is such a challenging route for any defender to guard, Mike, and here's why. It's really a 3-way go. I can either run into the flat, I can either sit and stop and just find open space, or in this case, the defender overcommits. I could break back across his face to the middle of the field, and you're wide open.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal. They'll go with him again. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now third and goal.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal.
180. Done.
Now Mayfield. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Jackson.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, that ball was thrown. Me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll run with Dowdle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. Whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored.
Rico Dowdle accelerating toward midfield. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. That's a pickup of 75 yards.
A gain of 75 yards.
Now Dowdle. Room to run again. And he will score. Game on. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Carolina. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Their own 21-yard line.
Done.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Third down, they need 5.
What's up?
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Left side, he's got Ibuka. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
What's up?
On the ground, we'll go with Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. The Panthers will take their first timeout. We'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
180. Done.
Now a give on the ground. And to book his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
What's up?
On on third down. It's White. And they're going to get the conversion here. Good run to the 44, and that's a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Baker to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. Now it's going to be third down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
He'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. Only need a yard, and it's fourth down. They'll try to run. First down and more inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is first and goal. He'll run with White. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal. So, fire the cannons. It's a win.